Hello guys, welcome to this fabulous episode of the Laundry Room Podcast with myself, Roxy Tumbledryer, and today I am joined by a very special little girl. It is the one, the only, my bestest bitch, Rusty Hinges.
Well, hello.
Hola.
Hello.
Alright.
I'm good, how are you?
You enjoying the jelly bean buffet I've put on?
There's a jelly bean buffet of super mix and fruit pastilles here. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I always like to have a jelly in this room because I do most of my work out of here, so I'm like, I need a jelly just to
keep you on the go.
Oh, to keep me
keep your
fruity.
Sugar levels up.
Keep me fruity. Sugar. Well, how are you, girlie? All right.
Very good.
Gee, international podcast lady.
Okay, keep coming. I'm sorry, I'm like drifting away here. I'm sitting on this very broken chair.
It's actually not broken. It's just a really shitty
what
small chair. It's really small.
It feels like I'm getting bucked or something.
There is a cushion on it sliding off, but
oh, there we go. There we go.
It's actually quite small chair. I'm like, it's very
for my big bottom.
I think it might be like a child's chair or something. I was like, I think I bought the wrong thing off studio. It's just. Do you ever sit at night and just buy shit because
absolutely, I'm addicted to Temu at the minute.
Oh, I haven't
Cheyenne
used it.
Or Shein. I like to call it Cheyenne. It gives it that edge.
Like, where do you get that? I'm wearing Cheyenne from head to toe. I was like, oh shit, that's a designer. Like,
and then Temu, yeah, I don't know if it's Moo or Mew, but
Temu or Temu. I always hear people go, I've ordered it off that Temu. That comes before it.
I love it. It puts me to sleep. That and TikTok.
Ours on TikTok. Show me the videos we sent each other. Look at this. Like,
I know. My algorithm. I love my algorithm though.
Mine last night was all about Islam and mosques and Muslims. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing to me?
Mine's usually like monkeys doing stuff, getting their nails done, wearing wigs.
I love you. Send me them all the time. Look at the, like, it's
little voiceovers.
Like a chimpanzee with a wig on and a dress. And I'm like, oh my god, it looks like some of the girls in Town.
I know.
Like,
literally me.
Malibu Perry. Like, hello.
Good.
Is that a monkey or a girl?
Like, shout out to Malibu Perry.
I know, shout out to Malibu Perry.
Hello.
She's living the life, the sunny life in Spain.
Gran Canaria.
Being a woman in the sun.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
She is. Do you remember we went to Gran Canaria and
I love Gran Canaria.
Fucking hell. That was the first time we ever went.
That was a good holiday.
We've always went.
That was last year. We always Torremolinos. No, yes, Torremolinos is again. We have went down there many a year now for holidays. Listen to the sweet mix. Sorry,
it's
I'm
like
addicted to these super mix.
ASMR.
It is. It's like
it actually is ASMR. So I'm like, listen. It's like, ooh, it sounds like a pensioner's skin. I'm like, ooh,
like a pensioner's ball bag.
Old man. Many of it. Speaking of pensioner's ball bags, remember Gran Canaria in that hotel?
Oh my god, yes. We stayed at this beautiful hotel, and I didn't know what it was. It was our first time going, and we didn't know the area.
No. And we were like, oh, this.
I just realised I sound really sick. I'm like,
you are sick.
I've had this like stupid flu for like a couple of months.
This is actually brought you on here to give your medical results that come through. And
I've got strep A.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
Fuck knows.
But no, this hotel was great. And I was lying hungover in the first morning. You're like, come out quick. And I was like, why? What's going on? And there was a gentleman getting fisted on a bed.
Just in sun lounger.
What time? About 11 in the morning? Like,
is it 11:30?
11:30? Okay.
The sun was just out.
Just out. The nice winter sun in the middle of the afternoon. I'm like,
moments away from the balcony of the apartment or the bungalow.
Literally like steps away, and I'm lying hungover critical going, what is it? And you're like, get out here now quick. I walked out and then turned my heels back and I was like, I cannot look at that right now. That is not happening.
I loved it. I could look at it all day. I thought it was so funny.
Remember the man in the wheelchair?
Oh my god, Hot Wheels.
Like, he was from Berlin, wasn't it? And he was travelling by himself and he was like, oh, I'm from Berlin. And you were like, oh
god, love him. I was drunk talking to him one day at the pool.
Oh my god.
And you know when you're like on holiday and it's lovely and you just talk to anyone.
I remember sitting listening going, oh, you're like, and you here by yourself? You were talking like a wee woman, like, are you here by yourself, love?
And then he was getting his breakfast delivered to him every morning. I was like, how's your breakfast?
How's your breakfast? He goes, very good.
Oh my god.
But the fact that he just used to roll about in that vest only and then just with a cock out.
And I remember he used to wear like questionable t-shirts that had like a really random slogan.
Yes, like, oh, up Germany or something.
Or like puppy bitch and stuff.
Yes.
And then he was telling me he's into dogs, and I was showing him pictures of Honey and Lily, and he was showing me like, he's like, I have a poison mask.
That's like, I'm into dogs. Like, oh, I have a Bichon and Honey, and I hear the aunt. He goes, no, I mean a dog. I was like,
God love him.
You knew what it is you were on about.
I'm
just going to rake him about here. It's good crack.
But it was good fun. But I loved it. And then we went back this year, me and the girls.
I know. I went to Amsterdam.
She was a her.
I went to Amsterdam to work a window.
She was selling a rose in a window.
I was. I was making cheese and wearing clogs. I was very busy. But we'll have to go back again now.
I know, definitely.
We'll have to go back.
But yes, normally we'd have went to Torremolinos.
Oh,
that was the crack.
Like, many a year they've went there and it's all changed and
It's all closed down.
but then everything's starting to all open again.
I know.
Different things. Do you
I
remember
just love anywhere with the weather. That's my problem. Like,
Sun.
I love weather. Like,
do you know the colour of us sometimes? Just literally wearing the Hawaiian Tropic, beta carotene, just completely
on.
orange, dyed skin. I'm like, we love the tan, and I still do.
I fucking right.
I love tourmaline, especially walking along and you're hit in the face with the smell of hot shite.
Oh my god. From the bins.
That was
nothing like a Spanish bin.
As I've said in previous episodes, that is how you know you've arrived in Spain.
Yeah.
Once you're smacked in the face with the smell of hot shite. We've arrived!
I know!
Tomorrow one day we're walking through the airport and we're like, we just looked at each other like, oh my god.
Remember that hotel in Gran Canaria, the Red
my
Carlos? It smelled
God.
of shite.
Oh
like,
my
It
God.
smelled of bum.
What
are we talking? We're just talking about bum and
Yeah,
shite.
of course that's what this is all about. Oh no, we stayed in this
Oh
place,
my
the
God.
Ray Carlos, and oh my god, if you just look for the
Horrible.
TripAdvisor reviews, they are fucking
The bed, remember the
hilarious.
bed was just like a frame, but it had no like slats, and it was just like a plank of like
Plank of wood.
plank of wood,
And the
then the
slimmest
mattress on
sleep-
top.
it's awful.
Oh my god!
It was like sleeping on a torture device, and me every morning, I fucking hate this. We moved from fucking Rimmon apartments down to there, thinking, oh, this will be nice for a couple of days.
Oh my God, it was
Fucking
awful.
terrible. It was like, it was trapped in a time warp from the 80s or something. I'm like,
But sure, that's what it is. I love it. I
It's-
still loved it.
you're like, oh, look at this room.
I
This
loved it.
fucking shitty place. Like,
Right.
oh my god. And the electric's like hanging out of the walls and all.
Oh my god, it was
fuck.
awful, and like the wee shitty kitchen, and
And then the key they give you like an actual key to the
oh my
door.
god, do you remember the key? It was like the size of an iPhone box.
The key ring was the size of an iPhone, or the size of an iPhone. You were trailing about with you, and I had like, do you have to bring an extra bag with us to
Sorry,
fucking
I'm just, like,
get it
these
around?
jelly beans, these
Get them in,
away.
yeah.
Go away.
There, have your daily allowance of jelly beans. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I'd say I give everyone one of their vices here. I'm like, who truly got a drink, and Paletta had a wee beverage, and Electra got blocked. But yeah, no, that hotel was an absolute shithole. But it done the job. It done the job.
Absolutely, it served its purpose.
And the amount, I loved it. I loved the drag shows and all. And the Umbo Centre was just literally shops of shite.
Oh my god, I loved all
We
that.
love a shop of shite.
And you do just laps of all the shite.
What about the lobster? Did you get lobster? Did you walk past it again?
I just walk past it.
I really want. I talked about this with
Girls.
Electra. I really want to try lobster. I'm like, we have to get some. There's a place in Boucher sells them.
I would love to buy a live one. That sounds
Yeah,
awful.
no, they're nice.
Fucking into the pot.
Miss Call Me Sin texts me and says that the new one on the Boucher, the new Chinese supermarket, sells live lobsters.
Let's go right now.
Let's go. Thank you very much for listening. This has been
We'll
great.
see you later.
We're off to get lobster. So tell me this: how did you start drag? Why?
I actually don't know.
Money.
No,
What was your first gig?
Do we want to go there? I'm like trying to think. Get these away.
Yes,
Down the street.
I do want to go there. Do tell me. So what was your first gig?
Sorry, I'm just getting rid of the evidence. These like empty packets of Haribo sweets.
Get rid of them. Get rid
Fuck
of
them
them.
under that iron table. So I think I can't remember. I was either 19 or 18
19 or 18.
months old.
Just fresh from the womb, ready to go.
Out of the womb with a lace front. No, only joking. It was in Newry.
Newry.
And they had this gay night. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like really rough. They used to
Gay
like
night?
They used to like ring in bomb scares and stuff to them. Like
Serious?
Yeah. And like I remember I did one, and there was like a bomb scare at the previous one, and it was just like gag.
Right. I'm off to
So there was
host the
literally
gig.
like 7 people and a seagull at it. There was nobody at it. Like,
There's you, like, hello.
I was like, hey. But and then I remember they did another one, and it was in a different venue, and it was like busier. But then I was just like, right,
This is
step away. This is ugly.
This is ugly.
I look like a burn victim. Like,
I look back at mine when you first covered your eyebrows. I'm like, who did that to
I
you?
know.
Who
And I
did
never
that?
really never thought about it until I think I was like 21, and then remember Deborah. She was like, there was the drag ball competition at the Kremlin. She's like, do that.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
was
I
like,
remember that actually.
oh no, I don't know. And then she worked in New Look at the time. I'm like, new.
Oh, no, that's
So
yeah.
Roxy shouted at me to look into the mic. I'm
Get
like,
into the
"Arr."
mic. She goes into the
She
background here.
worked in New Look at the
Yeah,
time.
that's
and
where you got all your
always- She
outfits.
always had a New Look. It was great. But we always had a New Look because I was able to get like discounted dresses and stuff in the
Fucking
sale. Do you know
brilliant.
whenever you have first dibs? It's so
Like,
handy.
ooh.
So
Anything that shined, remember? It's like
I know.
bad.
You have that white coat. That's from that era. That white fur.
That's right.
That was £1.
And I am the proud.
That is the proud owner of the white coat.
Fuck! It's hanging up behind us.
Look
The
at
white
me,
coat.
Mish.
It must be in that corner,
Are you
or it's
there?
maybe buried somewhere. But it's definitely in this room.
It's
for the
now
winter.
black.
It's more of an orangey colour because of the tan, but yeah, it's a nice colour.
So yes, we then did the drag ball, and then
You tried rolling the Kremlin, and you won that, didn't you?
No, like I didn't win. I think it was like 4th or something,
Oh.
or 3rd. But
You've
then,
done so well.
but I had a gig. It was good fun, and then that was it. And then I never thought of it again. And then,
Boom.
Tina asked me to do Opportunity for Rocks, and then
Yes.
that happened, and like I just did that for a gig because
You're
it was just like fuck it, like
Why not? Like,
and then I
oh,
won
yeah.
that, and then ever since then it's just been like, whoa, work.
She went from there.
Yeah, isn't that mental?
It's a gig, and like,
But-
fucking. And when you look back to go, oh my god, all these years, it's
I
like,
know, and then you look back and like, fuck me, I was terrible. You're
You're
like,
like,
what was I doing? But like, it worked. But
at the time at work, taste change,
I
time
know,
goes on, and
I
you're just like,
know.
well, that was a good laugh. Well,
But
literally,
it evolves.
it does. We've
It
had
evolves.
gigs in our time where we've been like, what the fuck was that come out of it? And we just look at each other and we're like, right.
But sure, fuck it.
Or
And
we
then you
talk
have
about-
gigs, you come out of it and you had the fucking best night ever.
I
And
remember
like,
doing Aldergrove Army Barracks.
Oh my God,
They were the
yes.
best for all the army wives.
and we had to like go up the day before with our passports and everything, like all the security check. It was
to
like,
get onto the barracks.
are we safe to talk about this
Oh,
now?
God,
See, at the
of
time,
course.
remember they were like, don't tell anyone.
Years, all them wives are
I
gone.
know. And then
They were great. I loved them.
we had to go
nights.
up with our IDs and get like those little
Airport-
airport
or, like,
IDs.
escort passes were being escorted onto the barracks.
And in terms of we went back and our photos were in drag on them.
we got one and took our pictures. We're like, woo!
I still I kept
Mine
mine
was somewhere in
I
there.
thought they were really funny.
I think I have like a memory bit.
and they were like, you have to pass these back in. We're like, yes. And we're like,
We were
into
way
the
like fuck
bag.
with them. I loved it. And I remember all the Jamaican girls and all from Trinidad, Tobago,
All the
Grenada.
vibes. Oh my god, they were funny as fuck. We loved it.
They were amazing. We
We
were all
had
just
such
screaming
crack.
rice and pea at us. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, these girls are mental. I loved them. They were so good.
And then do you remember they got us to do, it was like a really fancy dinner. It was like an officer's mess or something.
I was just thinking about that.
Oh my,
today
and there
too.
was like,
They're in their red outfits.
yeah, but there was only maybe like 8 or 14 people. It was like a dinner party and we were like the entertainment after.
It was weird.
It was so weird. And then like,
really weird, wasn't it?
yeah. And then do you remember like all the kitchen staff came out and there were like all these like pishy millies from like
Antrim.
and they were like, and they're just coming out laughing at, like fuck at them.
And these were all straight men,
Yeah.
army sergeants.
And like there were
sergeants'
some
mates.
women. Do you remember there was a woman with a buzz cut, and I was like,
Yes.
"Fucking dyke."
Yes, she got really arse ripped off. I was like, oh, she's the lesbian.
And then do you remember the man? I was like, "You look like Frank Carson." Everyone was laughing.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I get it because it was
Um,
Laura's husband. It was, I guess, oh yes,
Oh,
we loved
Laura.
it. Remember Laura? Great old Laura.
Lovely
Laura. But they booked. That was, oh my god. And then remember they flew us to England.
Threw us. Actually, threw us.
We got catapulted from all the barracks.
They flew us over to Newcastle. Was it Newcastle?
Gatterick Carson.
Gatterick Carson.
God, do you remember the drive? It was so early in the morning.
Yeah, it was one of those like early o'clock flights.
It was. No, I was. I think it was
Never again.
the height of my anxiety-ridden days. I was like, oh, do you remember the sexy soldiers? All
Sorry,
like,
I'm vaping.
nobody can hear
Just
it.
casually having a vape.
Nobody can hear it at all. Don't worry, we'll have a
Gag.
smoke soon as well. Do you remember me? They were like, we'll take you back to your room.
Oh my god, so we finished the gig and it was really random. It was just drunk squatties everywhere and their wives. And it was
Some of the fellas were gorgeous.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And it was like, remember the Hawaiian theme?
yeah, like a beach, and they were all wearing like Hawaiian shorts and like it was all like very short shorts.
Tarzan and all. I always get
I think you could. Don't you put photos in?
Yes, I have
think
the
there's
pictures.
photos. There's photos.
They're on my phone.
But we
Here
were
they
coming
are.
back from and. Remember the guy was like, "Can I come back to your room?" And I was like, "Fuck yes!" I was like, "Come on!"
And there's me like, no, go away.
And she sent him away. Like, so we were staying in this place. It was like an army base, and remember there was no Wi-Fi, there was no 3G, no
Nothing.
4G, nothing. So we were literally on this place for a
Off
whole
the grid.
weekend, staying. What was it, like student halls?
Yeah, basically it was like
It was awful.
army barracks itself. Like literally the simple rooms, bed, sink,
But
toilet.
remember there was no internet. There was
thing.
No, nothing.
And we were the only people staying in this building, I think. It was like, yeah, you're in that one there. We're like, okay, great.
No, there was definitely, I think there was people staying in that building. Because I remember I used to like sit at night and like try and Chromecast stuff to people's TVs because they were coming up on my like random videos. We're like, well, fuck you.
I gotta override your phone. And sure, what's the favourite thing on going on holidays to airdrop things to people?
Airdropping, oh my god.
It's so funny. Like the flights we've been on with a drink, us going, let's start airdropping things to people. It's usually like
airdropping.
Picture of an arse or something.
Do you remember the flight back from Benidorm from Evans Hen? And there's a mat.
Yes, sitting just across
just
the
like
aisle.
as soon as I sit, do you know like when you get into plane you put your bag above and then you put your bag under your seat and you're sitting and you put your seatbelt on, you had a wee flick through the magazine and it's like airdrop.
It's time to start our
It's time to airdrop.
So where there's us flying, going through turbulence. Remember the turbulence was bouncing the plane and everybody's panicking and you were like, hold on, watch this. And all come up was Ken's iPad. We're like, who the fuck's Ken? We looked across, just across the opposite row, and there was Ken's
There was
iPad.
like this elderly man sitting in front of me with his iPad watching like Top Gear or something.
Speaking of photos, I think I have one of them as well. I think I took a picture of it when you were doing.
And like every 2 seconds I just kept sending it to him and he was like watching his show and it just kept coming across the screen.
And I was, fuck the things you were sending. Also, it was like pictures of my sister's friends' tits. Just popping up.
I was trying to keep this PG.
This is
but
not
then
PG.
do you remember I just wrote on Snapchat Ken's iPad and just sent it.
Yes.
It's an image saying Ken.
Create an image on Snapchat, Ken's iPad, then send it to Ken on his iPad. And he had no idea where it was coming from. Sure, my phone, my airdrop name is Pussy Pop.
Oh my
Every
god.
time. Sometimes I'm in work and things come through and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes if I'm bored when I'm working I would just like randomly go on and airdrop stuff to people on the dance floor. But I remember I got a new phone last year and I didn't realise I forgot to change my name on my iPhone.
Shit.
And I was sending really funny pictures and people were like looking up at me and laughing and I was like and I looked down, it was like Rocky's iPhone. I was like whoopsies. But sure, I love it.
Love a good airdrop. Now
I
I'm
love
actually
airdrop.
like, I want to do it now. I'm like, there's nobody around. I'm not in this street. Is there anybody nearby? I'm like,
God.
boom. Start dropping pictures of
During
or something.
I remember during the lockdown shows, like because it was all seated and you were just trying to have the
Yes.
crack to everyone, and I was like getting people, do you know, like as a joke, I was like airdrop your like a photo of your dick to me, or your hole,
Yes.
and I'll play you a song request, and people were doing it. So I have all these photos from a lot of people, but then like if one was really good, I used to like airdrop it back out into the audience.
We're doing them in the jersey. Like, it's good.
I love it. It was so funny. I might run show to everyone. Oh my god.
It's like a sharing network of airdropping.
Absolutely. And everyone loved it.
Oh, it's fucking cake. Talking about lockdown shows. Do you remember we did, remember the bingo at the front of my house for my whole
God,
street?
yeah.
We done a weekly bingo, literally an ironing board, a sound bar and a laptop, and we just called bingo numbers and got pissed in the street. It was great. It's like, stay away from people. No, absolutely not. But no fucking gag. Some good times, some good fucking time, and some some wild times as well.
Do you remember, what was that? Wasn't it Armagh? We did Armagh, St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
And that was funny.
Dressed as two little Irish dancing girls.
Of these little like Irish dancing girl costumes.
Out of Elliot's.
Yep.
And we were running late and flew into the grounds of the cathedral.
And do you remember we got into like glittering and he like glittered our shoes?
Yes! Fuck! Do you remember that was the height of the glamour?
Oh, Jesus.
And then we like Irish dancing dance shoes.
We got these little like shoes and like
with a buckle and all.
them.
Glittered them up in green.
The
Oh
fuck
my
out of them.
God. My house was glitter was everywhere for fuck's sake. Thank God I'm not going to do that shit anymore. I'm like, I do not have time for that. I'm like,
I used to love it. I think I put a photo on my Instagram of them. I was like, I love glitter. I used to do them all the time.
like go down the Instagram and go, oh look, there's my glitter. And they were like them big chunky girls, weren't they? Them big fucking bitches.
Never again.
But
yes, that Armagh.
We walked through that city. Oh, like hell, waving to people.
It was like, I don't know.
I don't know either, but it was.
I was doing a gig in Armagh and you came with me, remember? And then the fundraiser, somebody was there and was like, let's put this on, this is hilarious.
Okay.
But this was at like 11 a.m. on a St. Patrick's Day morning.
Yeah. And there's us, like, remember getting ready in your mum's house and then driving up, like,
I know.
La la la.
Like, we left her, you're like, so early.
Fully dressed as like 2 hours. I have pictures to follow. I think I definitely got pictures to follow.
And I think we'd been working the night before as well, so
Yes.
Probably just...
I think we're a bit hungover.
Oh, God.
And spun in. I think I had a drink in. I drove. I was like, I'll be alright, say nothing. But fuck, walking through that city, I was like, well, that was something.
It reminded me of that scene. Do you know the Magdalene sisters?
Yeah.
And it's just like when I think they're going to mass and they're like in a field
And
they're walking through the village and everyone's just looking at them. And that's what it felt like. But do you remember whenever we, like, towards the end of the parade? We were in the parade.
Yes,
Did we mention that we were in the St. Patrick's Day parade?
Forgot. If nobody knew, we weren't just walking about Armagh. Like,
they booked us to be in the parade. So they had like a samba band and like Irish dancer and like do like all sort of different like. Do you like the St. Patrick's Day parades here? But it was just you and me,
just walking,
waving at people.
Like,
but like everyone seemed really lovely. There was no negativity.
No,
not
shit
really.
at fruit or anything.
No.
Like,
I wish it had been
like,
fun.
I know if they did. Like, fuck up.
And then do you remember we were like coming towards the end. We had to go to the cathedral at the end.
Yes.
That's where like the parade finished at St. Patrick's Cathedral. And then, oh my God, but before we went in, there was like a convent or like all these nuns outside and they were just looking at us and they were so cute. Now they were like smiling and waving and all. Like there was, I wonder did they know. Well, what was that?
Looking at us at the time, they would be like, "That's definitely."
Like, look at them big swollen girls.
Swollen, like, look at them. The other one has no makeup on. It was me. I was like,
I just blew away as the parade went on.
It did. My makeup did have a thing over the years. Remember, I started because I find more makeup, and then at the end of the day, it was like
pre-setting powder.
Nothing on at all. It was just a white face.
Spray.
Setting spray. There's my L'Oreal Infallible right in front of there. The red bottle. It's very good on TikTok Shop.
Is it?
It's great.
I love an Ireland setting spray.
It's good. That and Crowd all mixed together. Boom. Won't come off.
Ooh.
That's shoot for the week. The week you can sleep in it.
36-hour no transfer. I could put that on and work all weekend.
You just sleep, like literally put your neck on a pillow and just sleep and be like, right, that's me sorted, done.
That's me.
Happy days, no moving.
But yes, so then it ended at the convent or ended at the nuns.
Yes.
And then we went up. So the girl was like, you have to go up to the parochial house to get paid. Yes. And we were like, okay.
The old parochial house.
And then as I realised, I was like, this is like the house where the priest lives, like behind the cathedral. But like before we went up, remember we walked up those big steps and we got up there and
I have a picture of you at the steps.
The bishop was out at the steps. The bishop was out blessing people with like
that ball, swinging the balls, incense.
And
there's me a big Protestant. You go, what's that? And you've just been. It wasn't the bishop, it was the cardinal.
Like, yes, we're getting blessed by the cardinal. And
I was like, what?
That felt so strange, but yeah, we were in drag getting blessed by the cardinal.
I remember you saying to me, going, I feel so wrong.
I was like, this is so weird.
It's like, it's a good Catholic boy. I'm like, I have to go. I was like, alright, come on. I was like, I didn't even realise I was blessed by any cunt. I was like, this is a gag.
But then we got blessed, and then.
Fuck, I gotta go. I got blessed by a cardinal in Armagh.
And then we had to go to the house to get paid. Do you remember?
Yes.
And then we went to the house, and the girl was like, "Oh, everyone's upstairs." So we got into like, it was like a stair lift, or not a stair lift, one of those, do you like in Victoria Square, there was like wheelchair lifts.
Oh my God, this is just popping. Yes, oh my Christ.
The one that just comes out of the ground. So remember you got in, you had to like hold the button down, and we were holding the button, and all you could see is like a room full of like black shoes,
legs,
trousers.
Now we're just talking, this lift was going like
really slowly.
So slow.
It was just all men, and we got up there, and it was a room full of priests. Do you remember?
Yes.
It was like all these priests drinking like cups of tea and eating biscuits.
I can remember opening the door and hello, Father, how are you?
Oh my. I was just like, after getting blessed by the cardinal and then this happening, I was like,
it was just how slowly the lift was going up, and I was like, shoes, legs. Oh my fucking God, it's priests. It's the largest lingerie section in Ireland, I believe.
That's what it felt like.
Oh my God.
And then someone came out and scuffled us into a room and paid us, and we left.
Like, get out! Get all these priests looking at Tim Mellis dressed up.
Oh my, hilarious.
Oh my God. Oh, good times.
And we just couldn't get out of that city. We're just like, let's leave. No, it was good fun.
Driving up the road, screaming with laughter. Like, did that just happen? Like,
I think there's photos on Facebook, like you could see us like people took ones of us, and like maybe behind us there's a tractor or something.
Yeah, I think it was. But we're just, and there's one of me with a hand in the air, like a big fucking waving special child.
I remember we had these like matchy curly wigs.
We did. That wig's somewhere in this room.
Mine's probably still there.
Somewhere in this room.
Right now.
Well, while we put these wigs on, we'll move to a very short break. We'll speak to you in just a second. We'll see you soon. welcome back to this fabulous episode of the Laundry Room Podcast, where I am joined by the baddest bitch in town. It's Rusty Hinges.
Hello.
Hello. It's like, hello.
Hello.
How are you? We were just talking there about sunbed minutes. You just entered a competition.
I love competitions on Instagram and sunbeds.
Those that like and share.
Like and share.
Do you ever see the prize guy? I never really bothered with that crap.
I go through phases. I've done it because I know people have won, and I'm like, I want to win.
I always say it's like, oh, they've won. I'm like, how can they afford to give these? I don't know.
There must be some amount of people entering.
Well, this is it. That's what's saying. Like, thousands of people enter, and then you'd be like, I'm giving away 20 quid and a slap in the arse. I've entered that. Give me
that.
Can I swap the slap in the arse for a slap in the face? Like, yes, you can. But yeah, we're also trying to talk about high heels. We were like looking at my heels.
I know. I was looking down the floor. She's lovely shoes.
Many a shoe. Lovely. Only wear the same three pairs. Just like that. They're comfortable. But yeah, okay, I've coped off a shoe. I've coped off the stage like not that long ago and like sprained my ankle.
A
shoe just went up from under me.
Remember I broke my wrist at the beginning?
Fuck yes.
I was in a cast at the beginning of my career.
You remember?
The beginning of my drag career, I was in a cast for like 8 weeks or 12 weeks or
Is this like an Oprah moment? Like,
oh my god, it was awful.
Do you want to clean it?
It was awful.
Fuck. I bet that was why. That was in the old place.
Yes, that was
slippy floor
place. And yes, that was fun.
Fuck me.
I slipped on a drink.
Slipped on a cucumber that was left after a buff. Slipped on a bit of chicken curry that was left.
Oh my god, yes, I love these.
They always done a good
buffet.
Oh, I remember.
I love a place with a buffet though. Like,
what was that? Wait, wasn't actually. Remember, it moved to Copperfield, which is now food. It was a review.
Oh, yes,
which was run by Bert Doherty. Remember Bert?
God love him.
God rest his. He was great. But remember, it was like all the old ones.
Yeah,
I was like,
I loved it. It was all the bears. But then when we did that, that's like we were starting because remember it was like. He asked me and he asked you and then we got out and then
like, yes.
It was a good crack.
It actually was. Although I look back now and I was doing like the weird fucking alternative Roxy. I was like, I bet you them people were like, what the fuck is this?
I remember going to see you once and you were like dancing around to Beautiful Monster by Chris Brown.
Beautiful. That was my banger at the time.
I know, but these are all these guys, like the average age would be like 60. Yep. I used to go and do like all Shirley Bassey. I remember I used to have like the short wigs and stuff. Oh my god.
And then there was me like beautiful man. This wee pensioner dancing like fuck it all. I'm like
well, they're probably all off their face.
You would have need to be if
I loved it. It was so funny. And the buffet topped it all. They always had a buffet in between.
I know, like, you're about to get that now on a night out. Yeah. Like, what night out would you get? Well, unless it was a funeral or something.
No, but like, remember, it was like chicken curry, chicken wings, sausages, sausage roll
sandwiches, all
and they were really, really nice. Curry,
nice.
Half and half. You could have rice chips.
Rice, the whole thing. And even still, like, my Evan or my mum would be like, oh my god, do you remember the curry? I was like, yep.
Do you remember when it was in Voodoo, they had like the 2 separate rooms?
Yes.
And then they served the buffet in the separate rooms. So people used to come in from the dance.
Get your bits
and have like a curry. And then like you'd see people that were like really drunk and they had bits of rice falling off their face.
In the beard, no.
Yeah.
I must say, you were very good
like,
tonight.
It was so much fun. I loved it.
The laugh. That's what I'm saying. When you try to think, when you're talking to them about the things we've done, like that was like,
you wouldn't get that anymore.
You wouldn't get a buffet in a night out now. Do you ever love the places you have to get changed in at a gig? I'm like in an old cupboard somewhere.
Or you getting? Oh my god! The worst was like after lockdown, all those like football clubs and GA clubs, and you were like getting changed in a kitchen that hadn't been used in about 3 or 4 years. Oh my god!
Like, you're just in the kitchen,
and there'd be like a buffet sitting from the christening like 2 weeks before, the curry uncovered, and you'd be like, I have a wee tip for that. I always bring like a couple of black bin bags. I have a roll of them in my dressing bag,
right?
And I put them on the floor. I will not stand on. I swear to God. Yeah, I was working with people last week and I thought it was really funny. I refuse to stand on a dirty tile. Oh my god!
And if you're getting changed, you have to take your shoes off.
Absolutely not.
I would teeter from one foot
honestly,
to the other.
and they're like big bid bags. It's like you think I'm going to murder somebody. I put down plastic sheets and I am not standing on a dirty floor.
She's got her own area of plastic sheeting. Like
I wouldn't put my bag on the floor. It goes on the sheet.
On the sheet in my whole area. I'm like, thank you.
So it's a good tip.
Fucking right. I'm gonna start.
You just leave the bag.
And then just leave the bag, walk off, and the wonder what the fuck went on here? I'm
absolutely disgusting.
Fell out with a load of stuff.
I love them.
Where's the worst place you've changed in? That
a pigeon shed. What? A chicken shed. There was some club on the Schenkel. And it was like, oh my god, it was really fun. It was like, remember you go and do those like birthday parties?
Oh, I love
and
those.
it was like a chicken shed or a pigeon shed.
The pigeon
It was one of the
colours.
other. I think it was maybe chickens, and they had these big chicken cages with like sawdust and like tubes of toilet roll and like
All the bits.
bits of corn and all, and they were just and like I remember one of my lashes came off. It was really hot. It was like June, and like I sat on top of the cage and just fell in. I was like, that's
That's
gone.
the end
So
of
I just
that.
took the other lash off and give it to the other chicken. I was like,
Chickens like have
then there was little mustaches.
I used to see a video of a chicken the other night on TikTok, but it had trainers on.
Oh my
Something
god!
strapped
Like,
trainers
yes,
on
I
its feet.
saw
It was
that.
running, and I was like,
Yes.
I think I actually watched it about 3 or 4 times.
Oh
like,
my
how are they
god!
not falling
They were
off?
like little kids' shoes.
Yes, like a wee toddler's shoe, and it was running. It was so good.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever got changed?
Oh my god.
In a ladies' changing room.
Yeah. Get out of our safe space. Get out of our area. It would have probably been. Actually, no, I don't have anywhere that's been that bad because I'm very like that guy'll do it.
Do you remember we did that gig with the strippers years ago? And it was.
Was that at the football ground?
Yes, and it was like
Yes.
Limavady. It was in a football.
Yes.
It was a football place,
I have pictures.
and we were getting changed with the strippers in
the old committee room.
Was it a committee? No, was it the? I thought it was a locker room. I thought it smelled like a locker room. Was it a locker? It was like the changing rooms.
Yes,
a locker
yes,
room.
like a
locker room.
My locker room.
It was like a changing room.
Boy smell, like
And
South
like,
Africa.
remember the strippers? Like we were like oiling them up.
And your face, you were the most happiest girl, like oiling this boy up, like.
Oh my god.
I was really getting dressed, like, right, okay, and you're like, I'm oiling this boy up, and you're wearing like an old mum's dress too.
Do you remember? I was thinking about that
Yes.
the other day. Do you
I have
remember
pictures
that
on my
gig?
phone.
No, but do you remember it was just crazy, that gig? Do you remember like a fight broke out?
Yes.
And like a girl that had like stopped the show early.
Yes. We were like, bye.
And then, do you remember there was like the police came in, apparently a policewoman fell and broke her arm, or broke her shoulder, and they had to call an ambulance for the policewoman and everything.
They're just in the middle of it, like,
We're like, hello.
Alright.
Oiling up these strippers. Wearing caftans. We were in our...
I was in a leopard print one, like Mel B. I looked like, oh no, you busted.
Oh my god, that was a good
And you oiling up the strippers. God, they were great.
I love oiling up strippers.
But I know always looking back now, some of the best memories we had is, remember Bitch Please on Wednesday night,
Oh yes.
and the RuPaul Drag Race girls came, or with different special guests. But
I was going to say, do you remember?
what did I do?
remember Mark got you a stripper for your birthday?
Yes! It was so old.
It was so funny.
Oh, it was horrible.
Oh
I
my
actually have those
goodness.
pictures on my
Yeah.
phone as well. They'll appear here in a minute. Oh my god, it was like,
It was a gag though, wasn't it?
It was a fucking brilliant.
fucking
I
love
remember just
stripper.
sitting there like, right. But the bitch, please. Remember Honey G? She always had her
Yes.
glasses on, and then at the very end of the night, she took her
She took
glasses
her glasses off, and and do you know if something shocks you and you're with somebody, and you just both turn and look at each other, and you're like, and Honey G took her glasses off. Her eyes were like so close.
They were just central.
They were like literally like maybe like a centimeter either side of her, like.
I know, it was just so small.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
so tiny.
Jesus Christ.
And I
Maybe
was
you
like,
were just like,
"Oh."
well, have you had a nice night? She's like, oh yeah, man. I'm like,
I think Jake was there as well, because I remember Jake had. We were all
Jake
like,
sort
we all looked.
looked at each other like, what the fuck's wrong with those eyes? Like, oh my Christ.
So that's why she wears those glasses.
Oh.
We were literally talking about Honey G because behind me there is a cock.
It's like I bought it in Benidorm for like €4 or €5 or something. It's a
and
wee
it's like
plastic
you give it
one.
little eye. It looks like little like eyelashes and little eyes.
You said it looks like Alf, the Muppet from years
And he
ago.
just made it look like Honey G.
It did very like Honey G. I'm going to have to maybe put it on and do a Honey
When
G.
I say
tribute.
honey, you say G.
Honey G. Honey. Latrice Royale came, that's a good friend of ours now.
She's a lovely.
Oh, she came to your house for dinner and all.
Yes, we had a wee dinner and.
You done a great dinner that night, and we
I
sat.
remember it, and then we had like cakes and we had wine and.
Fuck, it was great, Latrice. Like, you tell us stories and.
Showing us videos, many videos of her on YouTube.
But no, you done a good dinner that night. It was great.
Yes,
So
we
it
had a
was.
lovely
And
dining
then-
experience.
Do you remember Sharon Needles came? We had to hide from her because she was off her tits.
That was crazy. If anyone was there that night.
Yeah, she was great.
But like, I think it was like it was a good night.
Did you punch a girl in the face or something?
But I think the girl asked for it.
She did. That's what I mean.
And then
Yeah. Like,
someone asked her to bite her or something.
Yeah.
And then
man,
like,
people, would
and
you
the meet and
punch
greet
me?
went on to like 3:20 or something.
Oh,
And normally
yeah.
it was all wrapped up by 2:30. So
Yeah,
it was
there
like,
were so many people, and she was just.
and we had to hide from her.
She was whacked, and I was like, "Get upstairs quick!"
Like turn the lights off.
We're all hiding from Sharon Needles just so we can get her out of the building. I'm like, ha ha. Ha.
God. That's when it used to be good. That's when it used to be good.
Back in the old days. Like, I used to love them, because some of them nights were absolutely steaming.
Oh, it was good fun though.
Good times.
But like, it was crazy because like I could have done that and then been up the next day. Like, woo, see now, I need like 4 weeks to recover.
I'm saving. Like, I can't. No, like two gigs in a row on a weekend. You're like, I can't do this the day I'm fucked. I only have like one in me every 3 to 4 weeks.
Getting old for this now.
Getting very old for the drag game.
But
what do you think you'll do drag till you're a wee pensioner?
I don't know.
You'll be an old woman coming out. You'll be in Spain living a life.
I don't know.
You've got your change.
I honestly don't know. Who knows?
Well, this is it. You never know. There's weeks I'm like, fuck this, and then I'm like, oh, well, no.
I haven't, like, it's all been good, but I don't know. I'm just one day. Who knows? Who knows? But for now, it's pretty fun.
You'll be moving to Thailand to get a set of tits.
I love it.
I love it. I love that. Oh, I remember watching that as well. But yes, do you remember going to Amsterdam?
Yes.
We went on the red light district.
Many times.
We've went many times, actually.
We've been a good few times, and we did a thing over there before.
We did the Christmas video for Lady Galore, but the funniest one was when we went into the wee peep show thing with the girls flying around in the rotating bed.
Oh, yeah.
And do you remember, she was, I guess, one per booth, and shouted at us, and we were like, hey.
And I think there was another time, there was like 4 of us in a booth, we were all watching. Someone tried to take a photo and the flash went off, and she was like banging the window, out!
Get out, Joe! I was like, call a cracker.
I love going to Amsterdam.
So yeah, I love
looking at the hares.
That's every time. Let's go look at the
Amsterdam's really expensive, I find.
It
compared
is.
to, like, you can go to Spain and it's cheaper.
Oh god, yeah.
And you get better weather.
It's sunny and it's lovely,
but no hares.
No hills.
Well,
there's all them swingers clubs along the main road.
Yeah.
Be very busy. I remember when we go down to the swingers club, I'm like, no. One free drink on entry. I'm like, alright,
swing on in.
We'll go in, fine. But also, do you remember in the time in the plane, whenever we were going to Gran Canaria and I was a wee bit drunk and I pulled the girl's coat through? And her coat was basically under the seat and it was nearly on top of me, so I just pulled it on through, and as she went to the toilet, I just stuffed a load of Pringles, sour cream and onion into the pockets of her coat.
I'd have been raging, by the way, if that was me. Because when you go on holiday, you have all your clothes washed, or like you're wearing something new, and you're like, I'm going on holiday.
Oh yeah.
And like, she's obviously washed that coat.
She did. She said it too. She remember we landed, we were all waiting to get off, and she put her hand in the coat pocket, went, oh my god, there's Pringles in here. This coat's just washed. And we were like looking at each other going, do not laugh. But there was 2 girls sitting in front of the girl's coat, and I remember I went there, I was like, bet you it was them 2, they were laughing and giggling at you, bet you it's them 2. And she was like, I bet you I'm going to say something.
Oh my
I was
God. It was so funny. Like, and I think the smell of them, I would be
imagine like walking around Gran Canaria in that good coat stinking of onion. I'm like,
sorry,
God love her. But of course, you were very well known now for your prank calls.
I do love a call.
You love a call. You're doing calls.
I haven't done them in a while now.
Oh well, then we'll have to.
I was retired for a while.
Well, then we'll have to bring you out of retirement, I think, to give an old call. We'll ring the Procreal House, Norma.
Hello, I left my knickers in the bathroom.
Oh no, that's one of the hotels. We'll speak about this in just a second. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll see you in a second. Bye bye. Hello, welcome back to this episode of the Laundry Room Podcast, where I am joined by the Daz Doorstep Challenge winner, Rusty Hinges.
Hello.
How white are your whites?
I'm just listening. I'm just thinking about your little jingles. What's your favourite jingle?
Jingle Bell Rock.
I either like the Animal Hospital theme tune or the old This Morning theme tune, the one from like the 90s.
Oh,
not the new one. It has to be a 90s one.
I think for this episode I'm going to change the jingle at the end to bim bom bim bom. The girl with his Big Ben. Bim. Imagine letting your child go on.
See, when she gets to a certain age, she will.
Her arse will fold in on itself.
Do you know what she'll end up like? Lauren Harris.
Yeah.
She will be Little Lord Fauntleroy. Was that his name?
Yes, Little Lord Fauntleroy.
She's literally going to be him. Little Lord Fauntleroy.
That's right. Done. What do you call it? Like Antiques
Roadshow.
Antiquing.
And I seen an interview apparently that just made it up.
Yes, I'd actually seen that. That just
yeah,
like let's just. How much is this priced as vase? I'm like,
They didn't have a clue
30,000.
what
Like, okay.
they were talking about. They just made it up.
Here, I would be doing it. Like, Fairfax, yeah. It's like,
But look at them now, they're not well.
There's times when I'm flying, people ask me something. What I've never been to before. Like, where do I go? If I'm like, so you just go straight to the bridge there, take a left, go right to the end, and keep on going, and you'll see the sign. Just as long as you say,
like, follow the people,
follow everybody else, and look confused. Ask the wee men that are dressed in the assistants. Do they have the yellow tops and the brown trousers?
Gorgeous.
I love a Spanish assistants, man.
I'd love one of them to assist me.
Assist, like they're called sin barriers, which means no barriers.
Assist.
I'm in a wheelchair. I love the ones that flew through the airport. You know, the wee driving thing. Beep.
Oh my god,
beep.
yeah.
We have been many a time we've been hungover coming back from places.
Have you ever travelled with like an elderly person and you're allowed to use them?
No.
It's amazing.
You have recently?
Yes.
Tell us all about it. Let's do a deep dive.
No, it was like any time I flew with my nanny, she gets them.
Oh, brilliant.
And you literally feel like Beyonce going through the airport.
There's not a queue.
There's like an old sweaty Brit coming. Do you know, like an All England top, the sweat beating off the.
And you just zoom
past a purple faced woman. And you're like in this air, you're getting a breeze because it's going at some speed and like beeping, they can move people the way.
Move! And the monster, I love them.
There's a child gets like thrown to the floor. Like
Burger King everywhere, like dickhead. I love it. Love a good Spanish airport. But they always get brought on in a different door as well. So I'm like, oh, there's the assistants. And I open the door. I'm like, hello, girls.
Oh, I they get that door at the side.
I get lifted up on the hoist.
I'm like too embarrassed to get in the hoist and let nanny get up them stairs. I'm like shoving her up them stairs.
You make her walk up the stairs.
Because you have to wait like another 20 minutes, don't you? And
it's
like,
very
that
slow.
takes a very long time.
Sometimes then you're meant to get on first, but sometimes depending on how slow they can be, like the plane's filled to the neck and you're trying to be shuffled through in a wheelchair.
Especially doing all them Alicante ones with all like the elderly ones. And people go for a bit of winter sun.
There's people that get on there just ahead. There's like literally like, oh, she's off to just put the head into the overhead locker, close the door, like, thank you. Like,
I'll get a cheese and ham toasty, please.
Like, yes.
Can I also get a wee Coke?
No problem at all.
They burn themselves eating it.
They
burn their chin.
Love a cheese and ham toasty. But yes, we were talking before the break about prank calls.
Yes.
And the one that has been going on for years is Anne's brush.
Yes, do you remember that? That was like that. We were on. It was some radio station. I'm sitting blinking like, hello. We were on some radio station, wasn't it? And
yes.
How it originated.
Queen's Radio, wasn't
Queen's
it?
Radio.
Yes. And it was just a random off. Somebody actually sent it to you. Nikki McCauley shared it. Nikki McCauley.
Yes.
It was her sister. And
but we were on. Remember, he booked us on to talk about RuPaul, and we just end up like prank phone calls for an hour.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry, your show's gone.
And then like that was good fun. Remember they gave us loads of drink and we brought drinks. I went to the parlour after.
Yes.
In drag.
And at that time we were in our pre-marked finest and thought we were going to
in our finery.
But we thought we were like realness and nobody would ever clock us, and it's like
And at the time it sufficed.
I had a list.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, it's done the job.
At
the time it would have been like, are they women? I'm like, aye, fat tits. Wee men. Oh fuck, I remember, that was good. But Anne's brush, then we rang her back again. She's like, oh no love, it's already sold.
I know.
Here it is.
This one's
Hello?
Hello, was that Anne?
It is.
Anne, I believe you're selling a brush and gumtree.
Yes, a burnisher, yeah.
Aye, a burnish. Tell me, what does it do? I'm looking at like a power hose. Will it do the job?
Oh no, it's not a power hose. It's for scrubbing off any type of floor.
Right.
And also you can shampoo carpets with it.
Shampoo carpets?
Floors.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
Can you do
Depends on what bonnet you put on it.
Can you do the windows on it?
No, not windows.
No. Well, hey, what colour is it?
Sorry?
What colour is it?
It's like a green and grey.
Lovely. Well, here. And tell me, what would you do with it? Could you scrub all the walls and all with it, and the floor?
No, just the floor.
Just the floor. Is it electric?
It's a heavy industrial furniture.
Right. And how much are you looking for it?
£100 with the pads and all.
£100. Well, here, how much would you take in euros for it? Would you be?
No, I would take cash sterling.
Would you take sterling? I've got €150 here with your name on it. I can give you it right tomorrow.
No, I wouldn't be able to spend euro.
Would you not be going on the holidays or anything?
Yes, but the American, they don't take euro.
Well, here, I have $200. I have $200 my cousin sent me last Christmas. I have that wrapped up in an envelope. I could give you that there. Will that do it?
No, honestly, £100 sterling. sterling.
£100 sterling, right? Well, here, I'll take it for that.
Right.
Well, here, are you based are you in Belfast?
Yes.
Whereabouts in the city are you? I know the Royal, my sister's in it.
No, that's the Falls Road. I'm actually on the Crumlin Road at
The
Curley
Crumlin.
Circus.
Right. Well, here, what colour's your door?
It's white.
Right. And you're on that road, you're on the road itself, the Crumlin Road.
No.
No.
I'm off at Sherbert Town.
Right, well, here, tell me this and tell me no more. How you fixed for next Thursday? I'll come up next Thursday. I'll get up the bus and the train and the train.
Well, if it's not sold by then, certainly, but I wouldn't hold on to it to then.
Well, here, I'll give you the God's honest truth. I'll give you £100 for it.
Right.
Tell me, what do you look like?
What I look like?
Aye.
Sure, you'll see when you come up to buy the furniture.
Well, here, tell me this. Are you sexy?
No.
Girl. You're not sexy.
No.
Hey, well, here, I'll be up tomorrow to buy that brush.
It's not a brush.
What are you selling?
No surrender.
It's a burnisher.
A burnisher. I don't even know what that is. I'm looking to buy a brush. You're not selling brushes?
No.
What are you selling?
Are you Mark's friend?
Pardon?
Wake me up.
I'm looking to buy a DVD off you. You any DVDs?
No.
We're actually our Mark's friends.
Who is Mark?
My son.
Ah, well, here, I would know your Mark well. He's a lovely fella. I met him around the Kremlin the other night. A great fella.
No, wrong Mark. Right, I'm really busy. I need to go now.
Okay, sex you later. Bye.
Bye.
She was awesome.
She was
good.
And of course, now we will maybe do a couple of wee calls to
Joined.
just to
I haven't done one in ages.
Just-
I feel so bad.
what was you've done some other ones in the past, ringing hotels on a Sunday morning.
Yes. Like, this is many moons ago. We used to ring a hotel and pretend we were there on the Saturday night, and then it was like you left your handbag in the toilet, and then it was like, what colour? It was like yellow. So this went on for months.
Every week.
And then
Was it
got
every
to
week?
yeah, every week. And then it went on. The receptionist was like, what colour is it this week? And it was like,
They know.
black. And then one week she was like, let me guess, is the handbag? I was like, no, it's a bra.
I got you, mate.
It's a bra. Julian hungover, just like, let's do a prank call.
There I go. Hello. I was like, hello, I'd love
Oh, and then like one time I rang a hotel and pretend I was stuck in the lift.
Yes. And it was just the voice. I'm stuck in the
And the call went on for about 15 minutes. They sent someone looking around all the lifts of the hotel, and this is like a big hotel with lots of lifts.
Remember you rang that hotel looking for that specific person quite a lot?
Who? There's that man.
Oh, well, cut it out. I'll say
No,
we'll
don't
cut
put
it
that
out.
in.
That's what I mean. But there was many a call. But I tell you what, we'll give this one a go
I
here.
remember.
So it was like, we can communicate with just a look as well, which is great. Even though you're listening to this, we know. Like, there we go.
Is that a biscuit?
Where?
Is that a biscuit?
That? No, these are Lidl's own versions of Kinder Buenos.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Balluna. There seems to be a balluna on the end of my bell end.
Oh, really? I can't wait to go
They're
shopping.
quite
after this.
nice. I know. Oh, I'm gonna go out as well.
The only reason I agreed to this podcast because of the sweets, and there's a little
That's it.
on the Asda.
All nearby.
On the doorstep.
Like, fine, I'll come up. Why fucking not? So here we go. We'll give this a call. I'll hand it over to you, and you can give it a whirl.
Hello, Abby Flores.
Hello, how are you? I was wondering if you could help me with an inquiry. I'm looking. Do you have daisies?
What do you mean now?
Like a daisy, like a flower?
There's a flower called a gerbera.
A gerber? Would that look like a daisy?
It looks like a daisy, but you also get flower called Bunny Jean,
Right.
and it's like a daisy.
Right. Well, I'm
And
looking.
there's a couple.
I've been looking a particular type of colour, like a beige colour.
A beige.
Yes, like a beige.
The nearest thing you would get to beige would be like a peachy,
Right.
pale peachy gerber would be the nearest.
Would that
to
be
beige.
quite similar to a beige daisy?
You don't actually get a beige coloured daisy.
Right.
No, a peach would be the nearest you would come to it.
Peach.
Uh-huh. Peach is like a nudie colour, like a very pale nude.
Nude.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, tell me this and tell me no more. Would you be able to do a bouquet of them?
When do you need it for?
Well, possibly for next Thursday.
Yes, so you get in for that. Is it just all that one flower you want, or do you want a bouquet to include those?
Well, I do like beige daisies, but would you suggest anything to make the beige daisy look more delightful?
Well, a gerber on its own, you know, you can put foliages and all with it.
Foliage.
Uh-huh.
And the
Really?
beige daisy.
Uh-huh.
And what colour would the foliage be?
Well, the foliage is green.
Could you get like a beige foliage?
Not a beige coloured foliage, no. You would just get green.
What about, do you do pussy willow?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you do pussy willow?
Yes, we have pussy willow, yes.
Could you put some pussy willow in with the beige daisy?
Yes, you can put that along with it, yeah.
Oh, that'd
no
be
problem.
Oh, that'd be gorgeous. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
You literally got me. I'm literally sitting by the birds. Do you have pussy willow?
Pussy willow.
Well, I must say that was Abby Flowers up in Newton Abbey. That big shout out to Gillian, and I think that might have been her mum that answered the phone. It was her birthday not long ago. They came to the bottom.
Gillian's mum.
Oh, Gillian, can't wait to hear this.
But she found that funny.
Oh, they
But
will
that's
love
okay.
it. They go to my sister, get their eyebrows and all done, and we always get flowers from them. They will love this. Best
Oh my
ever.
god, I must get some flowers.
A beige daisy. There's a geranium.
daisy.
No, but what is it like? A nude? Oh my god! Round of applause for that. That was the one. It was so good. There we
That was
are.
round of applause. She just slapped her thigh.
Slap that thigh. I was going to do that and then put sound effects over the top.
Oh right, okay. I like this.
So yeah, I like
the
the
thigh.
Don't slide.
I was gonna get those words muddled.
Thigh slap. But I was going to say slide slap.
Little slap.
Slide slap. Now, oh god, could we ring another? Hello.
Any more businesses?
God, what sort of business do we ring?
Do we know anyone with a business?
A beige daisy. That was very good. Let me
Ring her back.
Hello.
Ring her and ask for funeral flowers.
For a beige daisy.
No, but get it to say something really cheeky or really rude. Be like,
Go fuck yourself, Rhonda. Thanks for the memories.
fuck you.
Fuck you, bastard. That could be my next one. Let me get our next hello.
Oh my god. Do you should do, if you want to hear more of this, PayPal us some money.
Yes. if you would actually like just to prank call people on your behalf as a birthday.
Yes.
Like, hello, is it your birthday?
What's that when people do Patreon? You can donate to my Patreon.
Yes, that's
there
it.
you go. Don't give any more away. That's it.
If you want more, you have to get more prank calls on the Patreon account. It's actually a new drag name called Patreon.
Patreon.
Or Patreon. Just French.
Patreon McGuckin.
I love that old accent, that old man, that country man.
The countryman accent.
Because I've known you for so long now, it's just become my generic. Like, hello,
We
how you
can talk,
doing?
like have a conversation, talk like hello.
we talk to each other in different accents. There's times I ring them and go, yeah, I love, alright. And for the whole call, we're like two Manchester women.
Two Mancunian
Two
hairs.
Mancunian, alright, babes. You having a jelly, yeah?
And it's also been diagnosed as borderline personality disorder. It's like that movie. There's like 36 characters.
There's so many people.
Patricia, do you know that one?
Yes. We're so many different people who are in drag. We're different characters. It's fucking crazy, but it's always a good laugh.
I have an allergy ear, these headphones.
Oh, there's actually crabs in the headphones. Congratulations.
I just got over crabs.
Congratulations, you've won. You've won. But of course, thank you for joining us today.
Yes,
Joining us,
Is that
joining me.
Are we going to bring up childhood trauma or anything?
Well, yes. What has been your trauma recently? What has been your trauma?
I had too many pies.
You were stung by many bees when you were a
stung
child.
by wasps.
What else do you want to tell me? Any secrets?
I don't know.
Where can we see you? Where can we come and shout abuse at you on a weekly basis?
Just wherever you want, really.
Down the street. Oh,
Shout at me as I'm shopping in Asda. Or,
yes. But you're all over the town. Revolution to Cuba brunches.
I do the brunches and then do an old quiz.
No, quiz on a Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday, and it's from 8:30.
Yes, you always have a good
It's
time
actually a
with the quiz.
gag. It's quite funny. It's like a smartphone quiz.
I like them.
So like it's all like fastest That's just fingers first.
Fingers first. There's a girl with a stump. She's like, I can't play.
She plays with her nose. But people get really into it. They bring tablets, and you get a lot of students, and they just go mad for it. So it's quite funny. And then like you get people who are like in Belfast, and they're like, "You're from Ballymena, like cultures," and they're like, "A drag queen."
Yes.
Some of them are intrigued. Some of them are freaked out. Like families have got up and left.
Oh,
I'm like, well,
you're just shouting big cock, and there's like a child sitting
no,
there
like
chicken
we
nuggets.
like questions like.
There was. Tell me about time.
Literally, it's like general knowledge and science and sports.
What's general knowledge?
I haven't a clue.
Is it
Some general knowledge.
general knowledge?
But it's like, do you like sports? Like, who won the 1992 World Cup? Blah blah.
yeah,
and I'm just like,
who in
this is good
Coronation
fun.
Street
and you can win
is?
a £100 bar tab.
Oh, fuck me, that's a Wednesday night out.
I know. And then afterwards, I'm DJing in Boombox for Cheeky Wednesday.
Cheeky
They're very cheeky and very fun.
Very cheeky
With the
Sunny
girls, with Sunny and Scarlett Mugler. Scarlett Mugler.
Mugler.
As she is known by Stephen Nolan.
Love that. It's Rusty Hinges. Scarlett Mugler.
That was hilarious. That was so random. Remember you were meant to do that and you were working or something?
I had to fly, I think.
It was when you,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
like,
god, it was so
oh.
funny.
I could have been.
You could
have called me.
We were on the same show. Sammy Wilson was there, your man.
Yes.
And I was like, can we meet him? Can we get a photo? And they were like, your taxi's here. They literally carted us in and carted us out.
Get out.
They put us in this like copying room. Yeah.
I thought it would be the chicken shit at the back of the BBC.
No, well, that was more entertaining. At least you had a drink in there.
Well said. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm rich and I missed that.
But like,
too.
literally like,
He
yeah,
could have called
taxi's
me
here.
like Roxy Tumbledryer.
And we phonetically wrote how to say the word,
I think still no.
and it was so awkward. Like, see on like TV stuff, so the music in the studio was really, really low, but obviously they were playing the track for the people who are watching it at home.
Oh my god.
So like, yeah, you're in front of a studio audience with like hardcore, do you know, like people who are against this lip syncing to "I Will Survive" the Glee remix.
And you can hear your own
in
feet.
silence. Yes, the feet made more noise.
Oh my
I know.
god, I actually have just got second hand bars there. Let's bring back all of those gigs that's happened to me.
I know.
Do you remember
And then on the I think on the clip it zoomed into someone's face and she was like, ugh.
I need to find this.
Oh my god, I loved it. It was hilarious. It was me, Misty, and Scarlett did it.
That's
Hilarious.
Oh, those awkward gigs where you go. Do you ever be in like a hotel and they go, yes, there's a sound system, and it's like
yes.
in-house speakers which are built into the roof, and they just cannot handle.
Or they bring you a speaker with like wheels.
It's like flashing.
Do it for like an old conference and then
Yes.
shouts it.
Somebody's going to be doing like a thing. Well, fuck, do you remember the time we were in the Europa Hotel for the electricians?
Yes, it was the
something?
Northern NIE Electricians Christmas
Something.
do in January.
Why they hired us, I do not know.
So weird. Like
Men.
farmers, men, or not
Men.
farmers, electricians, like
Yeah.
workmen.
Oh, full straight men, and there's us.
And they were like older as well. They weren't like young, hot, young, hot men.
young, hot electricians.
But I think there were some girls. I just remember the girls were like, "Oh my god, I've seen you before. We
Yeah.
like this." And then we came on. We were like, "Oh my god."
The sound was.
There's no sound.
I was doing a sound, and it just sounded. I'm like, oh my god! And it was like, do I continue doing the song or do I stop or? So
Wild.
I continued on. I've done 2 minutes of terrible sound. Oh my god! Don't see when you do that. I'm like, no, stop it.
But it was a gag. But it was just
And then because you're talking on your feet and we're just making things up, I just spewed shite, and it was
because
not.
half the show was in cabaret and then we had stories and we were going to talk shite. But then because the sound wasn't working, it was just like
They were just
we're
staring at
thrown
us
into the
like-
deep end. Like, and we only just really started. And it was just like, well, this is a gag.
They were just staring at us like,
And remember there was like a raffle, and we were like, I literally was just giving away prizes.
here, have it, go quick, let's go.
Like, there was like a sound bar. I was like, take it.
Take it, get a taxi quick. Asking the organizer, like, would you already get us a taxi quick?
The worst one is those gigs you do, and they do a raffle, and there's like 47 prizes. And like, we do the raffle.
Oh, like, I'm going to have to add an extra hour onto this fee because. And it's always like, right, 46, like, going one more time. Oh, she's in the toilet, hold
And
on.
like, shut up. And they're always like really drunk. And
Pay.
at the end of those, you always give them away. I remember I did that once, and I gave away like a signed pair of gloves by Carl Frampton, and they were like the main prize, and I didn't know. I just thought they were a pair of gloves. I was like, whoops.
I was like, fuck, I was on there. It was meant to be third
And they
prize.
had to like give it back. No, this was like at the very beginning. I was like, you can take whatever you want. It was like, she's meant to get the Echo Falls. I was like, oh.
Oh shit! Right.
No one explained this to me.
Nobody told me. I just assumed it was free for
Fucking
all.
Raffles.
Fucking Echo Falls. It's a sister of Misty Falls. I would have been called, if I was the House of Falls, like Echo.
Echo.
Where's me Echo?
Misty and Echo.
Misty and Echo Falls. Gorgeous. But we've had some times over the years.
We've had some times of good crack.
And there'll be many more times to come.
Oh God.
Let's get
Wheelchairs like, hello.
Literally, like, there they are. There they go past again. But it's been like, I've known you now about 15 years. 15 years of being little girls together.
I know, like, how old are we now? We're only like 12, so like -3.
We're so young.
No, we're old girls now.
We will have to start booking holidays to Sitges now. We're getting to that age.
Never.
I want to go. See, after talking to Robert Brown last week, I would like to see it.
I went, but I don't think I experienced it properly because I was staying in Barcelona.
And you were with someone at the time,
know.
and you can't have the full experience.
Yeah, you can always have the full experience.
Well, actually, as soon as you went, well, I went,
You're in Europe. They always offer the full experience.
Everyone's friends in Europe.
I know.
Come and suck my tit in Europe. But yeah, we'll have to get a holiday book, girl. We need to get on that shit.
I know.
Let's go to somewhere we've never been before. America.
Sorry, I'm too busy eating these jelly beans.
I want to go to Bangkok. Let's go to Bangkok and get dresses.
I want to go to AliExpress or Shein
Headquarters.
Just like, have a wee
Yeah, but
nosy through here, please.
Let's look up where their headquarters is. It's in Shenzhen in China or Chengdu. Like, we're off.
We see it's probably imported on or something.
It's like, hello, this is for me. It's actually sound quality gifts from Mom.
Oh my goodness.
I can't
Yeah,
go-
it'd be her.
we should have rang her.
Well, if you want us to ring her,
Let us know
Let
in
us know.
the comments.
and we've also got a phone book of many numbers.
People, names over many, many years that we can torture, especially at maybe 3 a.m. is always the best time to ring people. It really is.
Stop it.
But Rusty, thank you for joining me today on
Thank
my
you so much. It's been a
fabulous-
pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem at all.
I'd like to come back and talk about more things.
Yes, of course. We can.
One day.
I'd like just you let me know what sort of jellies you'd like for
Oh my
the
God, yes.
recording.
Next time, I would like some hummus.
Hummus and I've hummus downstairs. You should have
You
said.
bitch.
Aye, hummus and crackers.
know.
For God's sake, guys, thank you for listening once again. I hope you are enjoying the podcast so far. Let us know in the comments if you are, and if you're not, good. I don't care. Anyway, thanks for listening this week. It's been absolutely amazing. I will see you all again on the next episode of the Laundry Room Podcast. Bye bye.
Goodbye.